Hello and welcome, everybody. I'm Dr. Diane Johnson with Alterman and Johnson Family Chiropractors, and this is Q&A with Doctors A and J. And, as chiropractors in the community, we are trying to bring as many resources to those of you who are home and, moving through this current situation. And Kimberly, you can help me touch on this. Adaptability is a theme in chiropractic. So all of these things that we're bringing to you, we're hoping can help you to be adaptable in these current times, because I think that is so critical. So joining me is Kimberly Mashek. And Kimberly, go ahead and introduce yourself and tell us about yourself and what you do and what you love.
Great, thank you. So I'm Kimberly Mashek. I am a yoga teacher at Big Fish Power Yoga. I've been teaching there for about 7 years now. It's what I love. In my life, as in terms of my career, I'm a school counselor at a high school. But I really am I'm very passionate about how our bodies are an access to really getting into something bigger, just getting moving, or even just getting still, but dialing into our physical space as a way to get into our highest intention. So I love my role as a yoga teacher. I feel like it's a great opportunity. Just what you're talking about is I'm feeling personally, and especially today, like there's no better time for a yoga practice. When times were maybe normal and there's the day-to-day stress of normal life. Well, this is certainly a unique circumstance that we're all experiencing together. And I'm feeling personally like all the tools that I have in my yoga practice they've always been incredibly important. And now, like, they're what's keeping me from losing my mind.
I imagine that it feels really good to you to have access to those tools. And so you are in just a minute going to share one of your really simple tools for our community members to implement in their daily lives as needed. But can you just quickly dispel a myth about yoga? I know some people aren't sure they want to go there because of their religious beliefs, and they don't know whether yoga is going to fit in with that. And, my understanding of yoga, like the true foundation of yoga has nothing to do with religion or religious perspectives. Is that true?
Yeah, that's true. So yoga is a very, very old practice, 5,000 or more years old, not necessarily rooted in any one religion at all. In fact, it's very inclusive of all walks of life. Yoga really reminds us that we are all connected. We're connected to self, we're connected to each other, and certainly no specific faith base. In our studio, so at Big Fish, I know lots of different beliefs that are in our yoga classes, and what an opportunity for us just to be mankind and humankind together.
So I love that. Connected to self and connected to each other. Perfectly timed, right? Perfect. Okay, so what little tip or tool are you going to share with us today?
Yeah, so I'm going to share with you, the first one I want to share is meditation. So it's there are parts of yoga that we practice at Big Fish: asana, inquiry, and meditation. Asana being the getting in movement. Inquiry is sort of the like deeper self-study. And meditation is the practice of getting still and being with your thoughts. I feel like a lot of people have this, I can't meditate, perception, and meditation isn't about completely quieting your mind. It is about not following the snail trail of your thoughts, like constantly being in thought, which is that's a maybe problem of mine, is like one thought leads to another, constantly being in thought, not ever getting still and then clear with my thoughts. So I want to invite everybody to be able to include a meditation practice. It could be 5 minutes. It could be 30 minutes. It doesn't have to be this like big drawn out thing, but you want to start. So let me give you the tools first to just how to get into a seat of meditation, because a lot of the times people, you're uncomfortable. So you want to fidget, whatever's happening in your physical space, it prevents you from being able to get still and get quiet. If you've got like a big pillow in your house that you can sit on, something to get your hips elevated up a little higher than your knees is a great tool. You can either sit cross-legged, and if you needed some additional props, blankets or pillows for underneath your knees, you could do that. Or you could sit in hero's pose, sitting on the blanket. So you would tops of your ankles on the floor, knees in line with your hips. And this could be pretty intense on your knees or your ankles. So if this is, you would just sit cross-legged and determine how long you want to meditate for. If you've never done it, maybe a 5-minute meditation is really a great place to start. You can set a timer on your phone and have it right next to you. And then that way, the dinger is going to go off and tell you when to stop. But from there, it's really just about feeling yourself sitting, feeling whatever's touching the floor. Use that as an anchor. And then closing your eyes and smoothing out your breath. So big inhales through the nose and exhale through the nose. Great. And as you sit in meditation, if you feel like you're anywhere else but where you are, the physical tools for staying present is to just feel maybe your fingertips touching together, feel what's touching the floor, the temperature in the room, on your skin, whatever is real, feel what's real. And as thoughts come and go, you just acknowledge that they were there, and instead of engaging with them intentionally, you just let them go and observe your thoughts. And the opportunity that's there in doing that and getting still in meditation is to realize, oh wow, I really am afraid, or I really am uncertain right now, or I really am feeling the effects of being isolated, not having physical touch with other people. You start to, in getting still and observing what is emotionally and then thought happening, you can recognize like really what's more under the current. So meditation, a great practice right now.
That is an awesome starter and some basics, and it makes me wonder if it might be worth doing another little interview with. Do you ever do a guided meditation to sort of talk people through that?
I have, and we have some guided meditations as free podcasts on our Big Fish website.
Okay.
And I can send you the link.
So that's what we'll do. So it's Big Fish.
PowerYoga.com. Okay. And we have podcasts up there that are completely free. Good. There are yoga classes on there. And we have some guided meditations too.
Okay, so we'll have all those links in the comments and how to get in touch with Kimberly and Big Fish Yoga. Yes?
Yeah.
All right, thank you so much, Kimberly. This was really helpful.
Thanks, Dr. Alterman, or Dr. Johnson, sorry.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.